Good morning, YouTube, or whatever time it is where you're at. Today, I'm meditating, and then I'm gonna do a lot of stretching. I found out that there's some differences between anxiety and urgency, and anxieties can be stemmed from urgency, kind of like how your mind processes things that you want to get done, feel you need to get done. Well, with the present situation going on, unless you're an essential worker or you have so many responsibilities that you have to tend to those and kind of put yourself by the wayside, you got to remember, take care of yourself, this temple, your home, and then extend that gratitude and any charity beyond that. Urgency, it's a good thing when you're working, when you're focused on a project or a specific goal, but we have to pace ourselves, not beat ourselves down. You see, in my mind and in my book, if you hearing this right now, consider yourself a warrior. And the reason I say that is because between the process of conception to the gestation period, being incubated in your mother, to finally being born and to deal with the challenges of this world daily, you done already overcome a lot. And to be of mindfulness enough to know that you want to change some things, you want to create some things, or you're going to do anything other than just sit down, sit still, and give up, that definitely shows some fortitude. I salute you for that. Now, what we got to realize is anxieties can be counterproductive. Anxieties take away from your focus. Relaxation, meditation, not stagnation, are good tools for when you recuperate. Recuperation is a process that starts in the mind, followed by controlling your breathing and giving yourself ample time and break in between your sessions. If you're trying to be urgent with anxieties and run, I got to get it done by this time, I've got to do this, I've got to do that, my list is long today. Break it down into bite-sized pieces so you can enjoy chewing and savoring the flavor. That way, even small accomplishments will be done in a fruitful way. It'll be done in a way to where you can look back and you can keep track and say, you know what? As difficult as it was, I chiseled at it. I chiseled at it until I got it where I needed it. And now I'm at that point where I can polish it up, put a little shine to it, and enjoy it. Now, the program that I've set forth so far within my previous videos, I say that a lot. If you follow the meditation, the stretching, or even the isometrics that I've put out, it'll allow you to warm your body up in preparation to increase your flexibility. That is very important because prevention is better than cure. Rushing with anxieties is what gives you potential injuries. So, prevention being better than cure, it's like I always say, pace yourself, take your time. There's no rush. We all started somewhere. And myself, I've started, restarted, 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 and restarted many times. Now, of course, there's a reason for that. And that's simply because it's one thing to be a good example, to show somebody the way, and it's another thing to be so far advanced that you lose sight of what it was like to be a beginner. Regardless of my rank and experience, I consider myself always a humble beginner because I'm one of those people that will intentionally sabotage my progress just to make sure that I can always relate to those that aren't quite at my present level or ability, and And I want to remember what it was like with those initial struggles, you know, how you take that first step, some of the anxieties you may feel there. You know, a lot of people have self-doubt because they don't really appreciate themselves. As long as you can get over that first hurdle and look at it more along the lines of it's something new, it's something exciting, it's something that's going to be a positive impact on my life and livelihood. Now, we're not speaking about finances right now because I'll tell you, ice broke. But regardless, it's something that you can do to improve daily. If you set your goals a millimeter at a time, a centimeter at a time, or even if you want to go with inches to yards to just feet in between, setting those goals and achieving those goals is the best confidence builder out there. You know, you might start off with 1 to 5. Give yourself 2 weeks time of working with that 1 to 5 to maintain the bare minimum, and then step it up. It may be 5, it may be 7, it may be 9. You want to increase in small increments so that as you introduce the extra stress to your physical and you focus your mind on the mental aspects, you're able to supplement and substitute that anxiety for focus. And once you start building your focus and you start building your flexibility and you start recognizing the abilities increases, that's when you'll have a sense of achievement, which is good. Because even myself, I compete with myself every day. The best part about it is I don't get participation trophies. I don't get any monetary donations. But what I do get is that confidence built of knowing that I started at one point, presently I'm at another, and I'm still looking to another point, which are constantly allowing me to build, to increase. Not just size, because some people's goals are losing weight, some people's goals are bulking up, some people's goals are just to maintain. Well, I'm one of those people that right now I'm doing all three. So you talk about a difficult challenge. I'm not trying to work myself away in evaporation. I'm not trying to get stagnant enough to where I'm just basically a paperweight somewhere. And I'm not trying to just maintain, because I believe in striving on a daily. So I work either mentally, physically, or spiritually daily. That helps me stay focused and know that my goals are not yet obtained, but they are within reach. And as long as it's within reach, persistent effort gets you there. Things like push-ups, pull-ups, crunches, sit-ups, planking, they're all nice and dandy, but it all depends on where your mind's at while doing it. Pay attention to the proper form that I demonstrate. Pay attention to what your body is telling you. Don't compare yourself to others. Like I said before, we're in competition with ourselves, and we're winning. So, with that said, y'all have a great morning. I'm sipping on my coffee, enjoying this heat, doing the sauna thing, set in my vehicle, absorb those sun rays, and love the heat. So, you know, it's one of my shortcuts to getting a massage since I can't go and pay a therapist right now. Anyway, y'all enjoy your very blessed day, what I known as the Sabbath today. Keep your heads up, stay in the game, because consider yourself part of the team. I'll give an update soon of what the team name is and all that, but consider yourself as part of a team and know that together, everyone achieves more. So even if we're only as strong as the weakest link, reach down, help that weakest link. Sometimes people need a good word. Sometimes they need motivation. Sometimes they just need to know that they ain't going at it alone. And of course, Even if you are going at it alone, enjoy yourself. I keep myself company by singing songs in my head because my voice isn't the best to be trying to blow notes these days. Anyway, I'm just smiling and enjoying this weather. I'm enjoying the time and the opportunity to share a little knowledge with you guys, or shall I say my opinion. But hey, if it works, that's like putting together, a little model kit. You get satisfaction when you finish it up and you paint it up, and then you can set it up on a shelf to collect dust, or perform regular maintenance on it, blow it off every now and then, and put it on display. But yeah, that's where we at. Warriors on a team, making progress forward in strides, doing things slowly, accurately, and challenging ourselves in small increments daily. And if daily doesn't work for you, add the increments weekly. If that's still a struggle, just add lesser increments, pay attention to your body, and do it every bi-weekly. There is no standard or status quo until you get to that point where you've done enough personal training on your own and you feel that you're ready to extend that knowledge. Find you a local instructor, guide, partner, teammate, and then take it to the next level. A lot of the stretching videos that I've shown, I can do solo because I've been doing it so long. But if you're having trouble, get a friend, family. Kids are always more flexible than us old folks. Have them help you out with it. It'll be inspiring. It'll be something that can be fruitfully shared with a group. But take your time with it, enjoy it, and again, it's Venom G out. Y'all have a great day. I'm out of here.